Hello, everyone. My name is Maya Santana Pilar, and I am here at the Miss Canada Glow Productions Facebook channel. We are live right now through Zoom, and we have a very special guest for today. And he is the president of the Miss Globe World Finals and the Deliart Association. He's no other than Mr. Petri Bozo. Hi, Petri.
Hi, Maya. It's
How
the
are
new
you?
mate. Is the new mate to connect it between each other now with
Yes,
uh, with the pandemic situation.
this is the new norm. So I'm so excited to have you online and that we're doing this interview because obviously people would like to know about who Mr. Petri Bozo is and what does he do and his magical work
Yeah.
in film, in video, and in the world of pageantry. So
Yeah.
Petri, take us back on how your life started in the film industry.
Now, I'm explaining shortly. First of all, I don't prefer this kind of meetings of and discussing because my mate is to hugs between each other nearly and to see between each other where everybody comes in my country or in the country where we make the world final and stay together. So I miss this time, but hopefully come very soon the normal situation, and we are again together, national directors and the girl and the contestant for the World Pageant 2020. Hopefully, the ways and the airplane comes again in normality, and everybody comes for the final. Okay, regarding your question, it's I'm finished the Academy of Beautiful Arts for director in Tirana in 1989, and I'm starting immediately to work like director in Albanian State Public Television. And soon I'm starting to produce the festivals of songs and the documentary programs and films. And in 1995, I create with a group of friends the Deliart Association, uh, with the initiative of the ambassador of the European Community in that time in Tirana, Mr. Elio Germano. Unfortunately, Elio Germano passed away some years ago. So anyway, I make very good decision, I think, in this time for us, and we growing up year by year the name of Deliart till in the moment that we speak together. So after 70 years experience in the Miss Globe World Finals, 22 years in the Miss Albania competition, and 18 years in the National Video Clip Music Festival. So actually, I don't feeling very bad in the situation of quarantine because I take the special permission for the government, and I'm doing filming around in the empty city of Albania, empty city. So in Flora, in the very beautiful places, like in the south, in the north, or in the middle. So that's all.
Well, I've seen your current filming in different parts of Albania. It gives me rendezvous, like memories. I miss Albania so much because
Yeah.
it's so beautiful, and I've seen a lot of the sceneries that you've been doing the taping, and it's making me miss Albania more. So I wanted to come to Albania so bad, and I know we are going. So hopefully, when this pandemic is finished,
Yeah.
we're back. So
I I heard that the Jewish make some solution for the vaccine, but I don't know how it's sure this news, but hopefully they I think that they make the solution. some scientists or the states make impossible to do the vaccine for this virus.
Hopefully it will come soon because, you know,
Yeah,
a lot of people need it and a lot of people would like to travel and,
yeah,
you know, hopefully it will be there shortly because the Jewish people are known for being good scientists.
yeah,
So
yeah,
if they can make it happen, they will make it happen.
yeah, yeah. I believe in that. This, yes.
So let's talk about actually before we discuss more further on the other things. How is Albania coping with the COVID-19, by the way, Petri?
It's Albania take the security and closed very fast immediately after in the first step in Italy starting. Our prime minister make the decision to close the border and to close everything, to make the people in quarantine, and we don't have so many cases. So generally, when the number of infected people are around 700, and the people who die it's less than 40, so something like that.
That's actually
It's not,
good.
yeah, mm, it's not a big number, but one of the theory it's because the Albanians take the vaccine for the tuberculosis like norm, the state norm. Every child when born has the obligation to go in the ambulatory or the hospital, and in the first month the baby must do it for sure, the vaccine of anti-tuberculosis. So this one, it's one of the protected immunity of the Albanians, but not only. So this is it's the norm of vaccine in all the East European countries, because make it in the period where everybody is connected with Soviet Union. So in the East countries, really they don't have too many cases like in the West or in the US or in China. And the other way, it's in our blood. We have too many D vitamin because we have 300 sunny days during the year. So the people that got the sunny, and it's okay. We have too many agrums, the mandarin and portocal, so a vitamin C. So
That's
we
what
have,
I miss so much in
yeah,
Albania, the beaches. It's so
we
nice.
we have the immunity against the virus, I think.
And the mandarins. I love the mandarins.
Personally, I don't take virus more than 40 years, so I don't know what is the virus especially, or what is the influence. No temperature, no virus, never.
That's what everybody knows about Petri. He's a very strong man. He barely
Yeah,
gets sick. And when he gets sick, it doesn't last long, a day or two. That's what Petri. He's very healthy. So
yeah.
and now
Okay.
let's talk about the fact that you actually are doing the Miss Albania soon because I've seen you filming a lot of promotions with the Miss Shipria. Miss
Yeah,
Shipria is Miss Albania, so I'm telling
yes.
all the Canadian audience.
Okay, Miss Cypria happened in 12th of July in the city of Flushia, in the middle of Albania. They don't have castle, so I make, Miss Cypria or Albania happen for 22 years in historical place of Albania, and never happened two times in one place. So it's one big broadcasting TV show, beauty pageant, that happened in one historical place around. So this year, for the first time, happened in this city. I have the moral obligation because my grandfather, 100 years ago, it was the big member of the Congress of Lushnja. These meetings, it's very important for the story of Albania, because from this meeting, we take the first step of the independence of Albania, and in the same meeting, Tirana make the title the capital of Albania, because before the capital of Albania, before this meeting, it was Durrësi, because it's a big port. So in the January of this year, they have too many celebrities. I wasn't there because I was in Milano in this time, but not in the period of Corona, so before. and the mayor of municipality proposed to organize the final of competition. And actually today I was there with my sister, the architect of stage, Lila.
Oh, Lila, I missed her.
Yeah, and to make all the points where we make the big scenography, and to adapt it our scenography with the monument of the it's a big home, old home from 100 years ago, to create one combination and to reflect it everything after in the final show.
So just to let our viewers know, because I'm sure people want to know about Miss Shipria. Miss Shipria is the Miss Albania that chooses the Albanian girl that represents Albania at the Miss Globe World Finals, Miss Supranational.
Yeah, in different international beauty pageants.
Yes.
Yeah,
but the main winner goes to the Miss Globe.
Yeah.
So
yeah, exactly.
yes.
Okay.
So now let's talk about your passion for the Miss Globe World Finals. How did it start for you? Because people want to know how did you acquire the ownership of the Miss Globe from the founder Charlie C.
Okay. No, it's a long story to explain. Now I'm trying to explain shortly. So I know Charlie in 2002, where with the winner of Miss Albania at that time, we are going in Istanbul to the partner of Charlie, Sua Osgarmi, to participate it for the World Finals. And I was very curious who is the really owner of this great beauty pageant. And in the first 2 years, I didn't understand that who is the first chief. So it's the Turkish guy, Suaus Germio, or in one old man in one angle there that make every 5 seconds photo. So I'm asking after who is these people that everybody take attention to him, but it's so soft, so funny and lovely with people. And after I take all the information, I'm trying to discuss with him to convince that maybe if they give me the rights to be the general director of the World Beauty Pageant, maybe I make more better than the Turkish partners. It's very difficult to convince because Albania, it's a small country. And after 2 years discussing, Charlie comes in Albania in the February of 2004. And we make possible after the regular contract to realize for the first time under direction of Deliart the Miss Globe International in this time in the old amphitheater of Durrës, in the really big broadcasting show. So Charlie, it was amazing after this show and said, Petri, you are the big man and you can do it for a long time with me and with my family, the pageant. So we continue year by year after in different localities and different city of Tirana, outside and inside, until in 2015, when it's the last year when we have the contract with the Charlie's family, when we make possible with you in Toronto, where is the Flower of Seed? I forget the name.
The Rose Theater in Brampton. Yes.
Brampton Rose Theater. Yeah, it's very fantastic theater, small but very huge and fantastic. So like the architecting part. Okay, so after this year, I'm trying to convince the only son that Charlie has, Bob C, to give me the rights for a couple of years or to give me totally rights to be after the trademark holder of this pageant after 11 years, 12 years experience and I give so much to continue every year, because you know it's very difficult to do it, the world pageant, and I sacrifice for too many things from my life, also from my family. And normally, after all these years, I have the totally rights to ask him and to give me the possibility to do the trademark holder of the pageant. So for some other circumstances, the people that introduce in the middle, that can thinking before this kind of job, it's profitable and very business job. In fact, it's very difficult to do business
Yes.
with a beauty pageant. Okay, they in the end they're not convinced, but I'm going between my partner now in Canada, Michel Cochiu, in Montreal, to start the procedure of registry it. Also in the same time in Albania, and in the end of 2016, I give totally papers to protect the entire years working, and to be quiet for the next years. So from 2016, the pageant, the line of the national directors is almost the same, but the pageant, it's the Miss Globe, definitely, and we continues for 4 years, 5 years with this name, and hopefully we can do it also in 2020 if the line of flights are opening, because
Hi, Petri. You need to move a little bit because it was frozen. Petri, can you hear me?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So no.
Okay.
So
No,
well, as I mentioned, Petri, that you know, there's only one Petri Bozo, and he is the one that can make things all happen. People can copy what you do because they think that it's all about making money, but they don't have your brain. And because they
yeah.
don't have your brain, they will never be like you, and they will
No, but
never have.
it's very difficult to copy us, because we every year thinking for the new things. So the the good things of our job is the other people when come. You know, you are the same national directors for 15 years, 17 years, but every year you have some surprise for our organization. So some new places to visit, or some new thinking to do it. And this is very difficult to copy, because it's not easy, but anyway,
Again,
yes.
what they're very comfortable with doing it in China, but again, it's not original because you are the original, Petri. And as a national director of Canada, we are very happy to be there and will always be there for you in every sense because you made the work and you deserve all the acknowledgement of all your hard work. Why the Miss Globe is where it is now. It's because of you, Petri.
Okay, maybe the line it's, yeah, maybe the line it's not so strong, but I don't know, to me
Right
or
now,
to
it's
you.
okay.
Uh, yeah, your voice is interrupted. Anyway,
Okay, but I can hear you.
now
So it's clear?
oh yeah,
Okay. So let's talk
yes.
about.
The question is before it's not coming so clear, so I don't understand 100% that what you say.
Well, I just said, Petri, that you are the original and no one can copy anything that you do. And this is the reason why the Miss Globe is such a success because you are the brains of everything. And
Thank you.
we as your national directors, me who has been there with you for a very long time, will always be there for you in
Thank you.
any way possible because we believe in your work, we believe in
Yeah.
your mission, and we believe that you have helped numerous women to be where they are. Like Almeida Abezi, who's a
Yeah.
famous actress in Turkey. She would
Yeah.
not be possible if it wasn't for you
Yeah. Yeah.
and with all your work as the Miss Globe. Dimple Patel in India, who's a very successful actress in India. So Ann Collis, who's
Yeah.
now an actress in the Philippines and has done a movie,
Mm.
that would not be possible if it wasn't for the name of the Miss Globe. And that would not be possible if it wasn't for you, Petri. So
Thank you.
I just wanted to let everybody in the world know that. So
Yeah.
let's talk about now what people to expect because now we are in the new norm. People are wondering in the pageant world, what's going to happen now to the Miss Globe and the rest of the other pageants in the world? How are they going to be able to do it, especially with this pandemic? So I'm asking you so that all our fans all over the world would like to find out what is your plan for the 2020, the Miss Globe World Finals?
I don't want to speak before. For sure, we the board of the artists in Deliart, we make the different meetings to discussing regarding the 2020. Hopefully that everything going to be in the normality. We have some very nice idea this year. We can maybe collaborate and to do the pageant in Tirana, in the capital that missed, I think, the last one, it was in 2017, so 3 years before.
Yes.
And yeah, we have one plan to do it in exactly in the Skanderbeg Square in Tirana. One plan of this, it's because we have the new opera, the Theater of Opera and Ballet.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, it's under reconstructing and finishing the work in the middle of June and the beginning of July. So maybe something happened in Tirana this year. And also I like very much to come back again in Montenegro because we are feeling very good last year there. We have some different proposal for the municipality of the capital of Montenegro, Podgorica, and one other city near to Croatia that names it's Herceg Novi. It's some new resorts are going to finish there, and they also this part give some proposals. So everything it's must to calculate it. Before the corona, I was personally in traveling in different cities in Milano, in Greece, and in Cyprus to discussing regarding the transferring of the pageant in these countries. So, but after corona, everything is going to change. So I'm personally, I'm more flexible and more sure near in my country in the border in the neighbors. So
well, I want to say something that Montenegro was so beautiful last year. Everybody enjoyed it. It was a very nice production. You make again, you make things all happen. Like you made like the venue so nice and everything. So that's the reason why the whole world is always awaiting for the Miss Globe because you bring something different every year.
Yeah.
And that's why people are looking forward to that.
No, for us, we can do it, but to connect 50 countries, 60 countries in 10 days with the actually conditions, it's very impossible because without flights, it's impossible when people to come from Venezuela or from Toronto or from Brazil or from Argentina or the other part of the world from Asia. It's very difficult.
It's
So,
always
but
the visa problems. It's always the
no, the
flights.
visa
Well,
the visa problem can resolve in time that if everybody are correct like you or some other national directors to give in time the names of contestants and every kind of the question in the entry form, and we can prepare the letter, the invitation letter, so they can do it. But in the they if they not respect the rules of the Albanian government and Ministry of Foreign Affairs regarding the some mm, dates who needs to the bureaucracy to take the visa, it's impossible in the end, and I cannot traveling for the final. That's all. If everybody are sure that send the normal candidate and the really good candidate for the final, we can proceed it right now with the invitation letter. It's not problem for us.
so
Yeah.
Petri, because people would like to know about the Miss Globe, which is from Mexico. How is she doing?
Alejandra, it's okay. She can prepare some short videos regarding on the situation of pandemic and before. Also, the week after the crowning in Albania, it's very busy for her with too many interviews and visits for the orphan homes and the old people. So with charities, some around. Also make the same things in Mexico that
Yes.
give me some photos, and waiting the same things, waiting the good news to come again. Uh, mm, she liked maybe to stay more time this year in Albania, like a queen. So I prepared a special invitation for her to come maybe 1 month before the pageant and to stay and to participate in each steps for our organization till in the end of the
That
world
will be
final.
good. I'm sure
Yeah,
she will enjoy that and she would
yeah,
really appreciate that
yeah.
because she really enjoyed the Albanian hospitality. Like me, I always enjoy the Albanian hospitality. But now let's talk about, because people obviously know, because Alejandra has been doing a lot of charitable work. So for this year's competition that's happening, who will be your main platform of the Miss Globe or the advocacy this year? Because last year we did the Save the Planet. So this year, do you have any idea of the main? Um,
The idea is now it's fact. So
Anti-corona, yes.
anti-corona Miss Globe. So each girl comes with a masks designed by a very good stylist in Florida, the friend of Alda, Emma Savar. She already starting to produce the mask and to sell in Amazon, and we prepared a special design of masks
For the Miss
together,
Globe World Finals.
yeah, together with the dresses. So in one of the on the choreography of this year, for sure, must be one of these things.
That will be so unique, Petri. I'm sure people are going to look forward to seeing this plan of yours. And it's a great idea because people need to be aware about the COVID-19
Yeah,
virus. So
yeah.
um, I'd like to ask you, Petri, in regards to the actual pageant of the world, of the Miss Globe World Finals, because as you know, pageants are now getting more modern, and it's
Yeah, I
not like,
heard that too many pageants are postponed for the 2020.
yes, but
Okay.
now the pageants are getting modern, and they're looking for a different kind of woman compared, like it's not the same as like beauty queens from like the 90s and the 80s and early 2000. Now it's like a shift change of more of like the pageants are more looking for like a spokesperson, a girl who can talk, a girl who is not just about being beautiful, but who can actually do her job as the Miss Globe or as the Miss Universe. What is your plan for the actual Miss Globe title holder? Um, are you gonna plan to make her more of the humanitarian spokesperson queen or the fashionable and diva of a runway?
Now, yeah, this is regarding the mentality of the country host. So normally in the Balkan countries, the woman and the girl, it's more preferable to have to see like diva
Yes.
and beauty, and for sure to have the intellectual mind, because it's very important, these things. And during the last year, we do very good job regarding this kind of the discipline of the girls. So I don't think that too many things changing for 2020 regarding this request. Everything I said before, it's to the seriousity of our partners, of the national directors, who are mind to send it and to represent the country with a very good candidate, or who don't have mind and send like every year has happened, very cheap girls that doesn't have nothing. I respect also for the human rights to continue the statement in all the time in with our expenses in the Miss Globe, but to not participate in the final show, because it's obviously to who it's going to represent with that doesn't have nothing. In one live broadcasting TV, it's not easy to make this kind of joke. And I don't with my name and with my job and my all my stuff, I cannot make this kind of favor to do it. So I'm very strictly in this kind of decision.
No, that's completely understandable, Petri, because of the fact that the Miss Globe is a very big production and it's a lot of expense to do it. So it is the responsibility of the national director to select a girl who is very well prepared,
Exactly,
beautiful, and can do something, not just.
No, but everything in the rules and conditions, it's are very clear, very clear. So when we send the email to everybody and send it before the program, send it before where the place is going to visit, what going to do, it's very very clear. So and the gorilla in the forest can understand, not the normal people. So I don't understand some kind of misunderstanding why happened.
Yes.
Or it's the total ignorance from the other side, or something it's going wrong with the mind of these people. But anyway.
But you always have the strong girls from your good national directors, which is Canada, Macedonia, South Africa, like Philippines.
And, too many countries send it there, really. So 70% of the delegation are for sure. It's very competitive. So
yes.
Okay.
So I last question, Petri, because I know that it's getting late there.
Yeah, because here it's 11 almost, so 10 o'clock in the night.
Yes.
Okay.
So Petri, what is your message to the world about the Miss Globe? And first and foremost, who would you like to thank? Because I know that a lot of people are involved to make things happen with you, such as just Geraldine Esposa. Please say hi to them. I miss them so much. And to Fafa Grand Resort, the owner. And I hope that he's actually cured.
Yeah.
with his sickness. But
The,
these
the
are all my
message,
family.
the message are very clear. The people that love the beauty doesn't scare to any kind of virus or the influence, because who loves really the beauty are safe for entire life. And this is the hope. So we can do it to give the hope to entire people, and to give the nice things, and to give also the nice dreams in the end, so the people can sleep quiet with the nice dreams, and to wake up in the morning with full energy. So this is the last thing that I can send to everybody.
Thank you. And actually, the audience would like to know as well, Petri, could you please explain, because people don't seem to understand the design of the crown of the Miss Globe. What is behind it and what is the
uh,
meaning of it?
yeah, the crown is starting to produce with our authentic uh, fabric of jewelry, jewelry Piro. It's totally handmade, and working for this crown more there than 35 specialist workers for entire 1 month and a half, so something like 40 days. And it's entire silver production, handmade. And the cost of the crown, it's I think it was $2,500, something like that. 2,000, I don't remember exactly,
Yeah,
but every,
almost 5,000, Petri, almost
yeah,
5,000.
and every girl, the queen, uh, after the crowning, it's the property of the queen. So,
Yes,
and so they can take for entire life. And the nice things of this kind of perfect works, it's mm, how much past the years, the value of the crown is going to growing up, like the
yes,
value.
yes.
So this is a very kind of rich to have it in home for
Because
each
it
girl.
had precious stones. So
Yeah,
that adds to the value of the crown,
yeah,
actually. And again, it's very unique because it's handcrafted, and this is all with the goodness of Piro Jewelers. And
yeah.
it's actually saying that actually Miss Shipria, she doesn't get to keep the crown
No,
because
the Miss Cypria has another thing, because it's only one crown produced it
yes,
initially when we started in 1998. And this crown on the beginning have the cost almost 15 to $20,000, and it's completely in gold and silver, some parts. And the girls take the copy because the crown, it's unique, it's only one.
yes,
So after the competition, the crown is going to close in the bank, and we reopen something 20 days before the final show for the promotional period, and the post promotional period after the final.
that's understandable. But every girl who wins the Miss Globe always appreciate the crown that they get
Yeah,
because they
yeah,
get to keep that, and it's for them for life.
yes.
Unless they don't do the job and they get broke.
This price of this crown after 25 years or 30 years, it's not anymore 5,000. So they can go in for, if somebody is going to ask them in Ankant to sell it, maybe can profit more than 35 or 50,000 or 70,000.
True,
So yeah,
true, because it's an authentic
because
metal.
it's artistic work, it's artistic handmade work, and also the value of material is also expensive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Petri, thank you so much for spending the time and doing this interview with me
Thank you. I
because
missed you,
it
everybody. Yeah.
I miss everybody there in Albania. Albania is my second home. And to do a Shipria, I love Albania very much. It's been my second home, and everybody is so nice and very genuine. So, and we hope to see you here in Canada soon in our
Yeah.
pageant in August.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully, hopefully.
Yes.
Okay.
You, Alda, Frankie, and maybe Nura. I miss Nura too. And your new grandson, because you have a new
Yeah.
grandson. Yes.
Yeah. The
He looks
Priam.
exactly like you. He has
Yeah.
some of your features.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much again.
Bye.
And we will see you soon. And have yourself a good night, Petri.
Be safe. Be safe, everybody. Be safe.
Thank you. Falamandalit.
Ciao.
Ciao.